Hello everyone, this is Christopher from One Tech Stop, and today I'm taking a look at Cortana as is found on Windows Phone 8.1 here and on Windows 10 Mobile, and some of the differences and how they compare. And on both Windows 10 Mobile and Windows Phone 8.1, Cortana is brought up the same way. If you have a higher end device, you can activate Hey Cortana, which means whenever the phone's on, it will be listening for you to say the words Hey Cortana and it will spring into life. Not present on either of these devices, so you can bring it up by pressing the search button. If you want it to listen straight off the bat, you can ask it a command, for example. How are you today?
Mustn't grumble.
Now, if you want it to listen out for a voice command straight away, you can hold down the search button. How old is Queen Elizabeth II?
Here's
Elizabeth II is 89 years old.
There we go. Voice on both of them. Now we'll take a look at the visual differences. One thing to note is that Windows 10 Mobile is a lot quicker to bring up these cards, which show you the weather, the latest news, shares, etc. And you can alter that to show you more or less. We'll change the theme to see if that makes any difference. Now we'll take a look at Cortana with a light theme. What am I doing next week?
I'll pull up your calendar for next week.
sure.
On the surface of things, there isn't a huge difference between Cortana on both versions of Windows Phone. This hamburger menu on Windows Phone 8.1 is now on the left of the device rather than the right. You can't actually see it very well because of the theme doesn't work properly, but notebook, reminders, music search and feedback still there. You've got a fair bit more, as well as being able to go straight into settings. One thing on Windows 10 Mobile is settings for Cortana isn't the easiest to find actually. If we go into settings, no researches, no results. Maybe it's under extras, nope. System. What if we do nothing for search either? Apps. As I say, no obvious settings for Cortana. One thing I've always liked about Cortana on Windows Phone 8.1 is if you do a search. Muhammad Ali, for example, you do get this about section where you can read about him. You can read about people, you can see any films they've been in, history. Now, doing the same on here does bring up the same thing. Muhammad Ali. So you still get all the same information, but it's just the way it's set out. Okay, we'll click on Muhammad Ali. It doesn't show us anything. It takes us out of Cortana and into the web browser on this occasion, just to look at a picture. So we're going to try and go back. More, as you can see, you do still get the information. You get all his films, you get his timeline, more on Wikipedia, you get his romances. See also, all in the same manner, but I think it's set up much better here on 8.1. We'll try something else. Eddie Cochran. Okay, and once again you have this little section here where you can find out all about Eddie Cochran. His albums, his songs, which you can actually play, which I'll try and do without breaching copyright too much. Okay, you also get the lyrics there, which I think is really good. Now, as I say, it's still on here, but in order to see half of it, it goes out of the application on Windows 10 Mobile and into the Wikipedia page. Now, I do hope that when Windows 10 Mobile launches to the public, they will have brought this back into it, because I think it's one of the best features of Cortana, in my opinion. I believe there's even recipes on here. I could be wrong. Shepherd's pie. Right, it's come out with cottage pie, but that's not too bad. I guess you could get a recipe from that. And actually, just FYI, the difference between cottage pie and shepherd's pie is made with lamb and cottage pie is made with beef. Totally irrelevant to Windows 10 Mobile and Cortana, but hey, there you go. Okay, we'll see how it handles commands differently. Play music.
Resuming.
All right. Shuffling your music.
I'm going to turn this down, or at least try and pause it. There we go. We don't want to get done for copyright infringement, do we? No, it's... Neither have actually started playing yet. This is still taking its time. Okay, one excellent feature of Cortana, which not everyone knows it can do, is search for music. By pressing that, it will listen for music. It's a lot more, I'd say it's slightly more obvious on Windows Phone 8.1, because you can actually see the music button there. On here, you can still search for music, but you have to hit the hamburger menu and go music search. Also, let's take a look at writing an email. Write an email to John. Subject, how are you?
An email. Which John?
Okay, as you can see, 8.1 has gone straight to a web search about writing an email. Windows 10 Mobile has at least started it. It's found John Love and it's given the title. What should the email say? I can't remember what I wanted to email you about.
Email John Love about how are you, saying I can't remember what I wanted to email you about. Send it, add more, or make changes.
Cancel.
I cancelled that email.
So that is certainly one improvement found on Windows 10 Mobile. Another thing Cortana can do is give you location-based reminders. Next time I'm at work, tell the boss I quit.
Certainly. Where do you want to be reminded?
At work.
Remind you to boss I quit when you get to work. Sound good?
Cancel.
Reminder cancelled.
See, it kind of got it. No, this for some reason didn't. Next time I'm at work, remind me to tell my boss that I quit.
I can create reminders for, but I need your address. Just add it below.
This doesn't appear to have my work address, which is surprising because I'm signed in on the same account on both of these devices. I'll maybe try it one more time. Remind me when I get to Bath to visit the...
Okay, what do you want to remember?
It jumped in a little bit there.
Okay, I'll remind you to...
We'll try that one more time. Next time I'm at work, remind me to tell my boss how good they look.
I can create reminders for, but I need your address.
That is my quick look at Cortana on both Windows Phone 8.1 and Windows 10 Mobile. Both offer useful assistance in a lot of situations, which I haven't even begun to cover. I am hoping for some improvements from Windows 10 Mobile when it does come out officially to the public in a consumer release, but for now I appreciate it is in beta. It's on an insider preview build of Windows 10, so I look forward to seeing what the official release will bring, and we'll no doubt bring you a video on that when it comes along. Thanks ever so much for watching. I'll see you soon. This is Chris for One Tech Stop. Bye.